You're listening to The Great Game, a Hunt of the Reckoning actual play by Hallowed Haven Studios. A subtle approach begins, but darkness favors the foul, and the forces of tyranny are alerted to the Reliquary's approach. Monsters band together and attack, as a prototype mixing damages from dark. Raven is trained to weapons by a werewolf, only to learn of the divine source of her mysterious powers. Without Aylin charged the hand on horseback, they are too late to prevent the summoning of the Tyrant. Will they be able to stop the ritual? Can they save their friends? Is the Empire doomed? Find out now in the grand finale of The Great Game.
I'm Clara Allison, and I'll be playing Aylin Crane, the medium.
Freyja, you muted yourself.
I am Freyja. I will be playing Raven, the Marshal.
Hi, I'm Termite, and I'm going to be playing Echo, the Thief.
And I'm Overthinker. I'll be your storyteller for this grand finale.
We are off to a wonderful start.
We're doing so well.
Amazing start,
The
guys.
subtitle of tonight's episode is Fuck It, We'll Do It Live. Welcome back, players. When last we left you, things had gotten pretty complicated. A stealth approach on the cultists' summoning circle at Stonehenge led to, through some truly tragic misfortune, a shootout on the grass, Raven's death, and subsequent resurrection. Lots of questions there. The deployment of a machine gun took care of a lot of the cultists, while Echo and Aylin rode a pair of horses up to the henge itself. Aylin is locked in combat with a cultist or two, trying to get around and interfere with the ritual. Echo tried to leap into the center of the circle, and instead watched Snake Donovan take a knife. He is coughing and sputtering and struggling against his bonds as his blood begins to flow over the stone. As it does, a second cultist lifts high the black book stolen from your evidence locker and unleashes the spirit Tyrant, a cloud of black smoke and crimson lightning, into the sky. What happens next? What will be the outcome? Will you succeed, survive, or is the British Empire doomed to fall under the thumb of these frankly weird fucking dudes?
So sorry.
No, that was a joke. Please laugh, absolutely.
Just the idea of it's just... I was waiting for you to just stop at, is the British Empire going to fall? And I was like, that wouldn't be the worst thing to happen. Followed by two of these weird fucking dudes.
If you guys want to turn tail and leave, yes, your friends will die, but it's just the British Empire.
See, now I'm torn.
They will kill Molly.
Damn it. I like Molly and she's American.
All right.
International incident, let's go.
We return in initiative. I'm going to go down the list here. We're going to ask for an action from Aylin and Raven and Echo in that order.
I'm going to do some magic about it, I guess.
Okay. Stop.
I'm trying to... Yeah.
First of all, you take 1 point of willpower damage to activate your chaos magic.
Well, we're going to say I have 2 spell slots then, and now I have 1.
Okay.
Everybody
In that
drink.
case.
Andy was mentioned.
Yeah.
Let's go for it, because I'm about to cast Fireball.
I would like you to roll first intelligence plus occult.
Oh, hell yeah.
5
Crit
is
success.
very good. Cool. We will come back to that. Let's declare everybody's actions and then start going through them. Raven, what are you going to do? You've just had a conversation with a strange naked man on the ground. You helped him recover from some kind of injury in his side, and he took off into the woods wishing you luck. You are not far from Stonehenge. and whatever is happening there. Also, you see a giant cloud of anger and smoke in the sky.
Yeah, Raven's just going to walk forward up to Stonehenge, gun in tow, on a mission, especially because the smoke is happening. She would definitely be more stealthy about it, and not just, or as stealthy as she can be, marching up a hill.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have you make a sneaking roll to approach. And Echo.
Guy with the
him
knife.
Donovan again. He's Delaney.
Yep.
Yep.
Guy with the knife. Does he look like he's about to try and bring it down again?
No, he is grinning up at the sky, and it looks like he's ready to pass it to the guy next to him. Give me a perception roll real quick.
Oh boy. I'm in a good situation to be doing these. 2.
Okay. Delaney was not injured prior to that stab, probably because he was locked up and didn't fight or resist when captured. The other two are. So if he gets some first aid, he probably makes it out of this. If Price, who's next in line, or Molly on the other end of the stone, receive a dagger to the chest, they will probably die. It looks like there's some ceremony involved in the stabbing, so you probably have an action each before Price gets stabbed. What would you like to do?
I mean, ideally trying to get control of the knife. But trying to go through the guys didn't go well last time.
You could definitely try to get around them.
Yeah, so I will try and go around and see if I can realistically just disable the hand that's going to have the knife.
Okay. You mean the one that's currently holding it, or the one that's going to try to use it? Because these cultists seem a little interchangeable. Like, whichever guy is standing nearby is the one that will try to stab him.
Essentially, it's going to be whoever has the knife when she gets there.
Gotcha. Give me Dex plus Athletics.
That's what fucked me last time. 3.
Okay. You begin to skirt around the group, dodging past one of those knife-wielding cult muscle. Aylin,
Yes.
I would like you to roll me 5 dice. 5d10. And we care about the number.
Oh, hell yeah.
10, 9,
10,
9,
9,
8,
9.
and 1. So, from your repertoire of spirits, you have 4 options. On 10, 9, and 8, Gordon, Lorenzo, and Abigail, all full-blown mages, are ready to act. On the 1, Lucinda, the school teacher, is also present.
Listen, I love her. It's okay.
Gordon was something of an investigator and worked with or for Houdini. Lorenzo and Amanda are both mages from Italy who came over seeking new people to work with. Husband and wife. Whose spirit would you like to call upon?
I feel like if I get Lorenzo, I'll get Amanda for free, or vice versa.
They might be on hand for advice, but their power won't necessarily be usable.
I don't have any other vibe for like what kind of circles, what kind of spheres they have. Doesn't matter. I'm taking Amanda.
All right. A sharp-tongued Italian woman
That's why.
joins you in the presence of your mind, begins to see what you see. How did you let this happen? This is terrible.
I'm already regretting this.
Why are... Oh, what is that in the sky? Look up.
What's up?
A giant cloud of darkness full of red lightning.
Would you believe probably a malevolent eldritch sort of being?
We'll see about that. All right.
Oh, Amanda. Wait, no, that's not the guy I'm fighting. Is it the guy I'm fighting? Is my ex in front of me?
He's across the circle.
Amanda beat my ex.
I think you could do better.
Oh, I do too. I have done better. Anyway, we should stop this ritual, shouldn't we?
This is the ritual you were talking about?
Yes,
this is what
there
you're
happened.
working against?
More or less.
Yes, we will stop it. And she, give me, I guess roll 1 dice for your unspent willpower.
God, kill me. No.
Cool. So that's a 1. It's not that she's in control of your body, but she definitely, in this moment, would roll up your sleeves, and you look down and notice that that's what you're doing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
There's some drift happening. Raven.
Yes.
A circle of stones. Several individuals with blades. One advancing towards Raven, who is running to the other side of this circle of robed cultists. The other is starting to move towards Aylin, who is talking to herself. And one who is, like, holding out a knife to one of his companions. You see that companion standing there, ready to receive the knife and looking right down at a bound and badly injured Captain Price.
I still have my rifle in hand. Raven is going to attempt to not shoot either of the guys with the knife, but shoot the knife wielding hand itself to try and blow the knife away and the hand away.
Okay. Bit of bookkeeping as we get to this. With an eldritch god swirling and crackling above your heads, the desperation is now 5. So should you wish to add dice to this roll for your drive, you would be adding 5. It's a firearm attack. I'm going to give you a -2 because you are precisely targeting. No, -3 because you're precisely targeting a hand.
The firearms, I believe, is dex and firearms, right?
Yep,
And we can add desperation. You said 5?
I did.
That's 3 success, but I'm going to go ahead and spend a point of willpower and
Okay.
roll.
Because your willpower was refreshed by your resurrection.
Yes, it was. That's 5 successes.
5 successes. And for maybe the first time in this campaign, no desperate failures.
Thank God.
You see this guy in this, like, black and blue robe with gold tinge and a bit of a beard extend the knife, and you sight in, pull the trigger, and his hand explodes. You see a flash and a crack as the knife is struck. Echo, you are nearby. How many did you get on a perception? 2.
2.
Cool. You see the knife fly out of the immediate circle. I think you were also close enough to recognize that it's a little weird. It's clearly very ornate, but it is out of the circle for the moment.
Change of plans. She's going for the knife.
Cool. It is in the dark.
Mm.
Go ahead and roll to try and find it.
That is very unfortunate.
I'm going to give you a bonus. You're going to make wits and... Huh?
Go ahead.
I think we're thinking the same thing.
The knife's covered in blood, yeah?
Yes, it is.
Can I smell it?
Yes, you can.
Cool.
Hell, you know that blood. You've spilt it your own once or twice. So, +2 for that, and if you want to add your desperation, you may.
That's not a good idea, because I know myself, and I will roll like 3 ones, and we don't want that.
Good news is that the danger can't rise. You don't need it. Jeez. 4 on 4. You rush into the darkness and find the knife. Now the cultists are going to act. One of the thugs is going to try and grab Aylin. We're going to make opposed strength and brawl.
Wild.
Or you can do dex plus athletics to try and just get out of the way.
On a scale of, like, pick up to murder, how far is he on the grabbiness?
Right now, pick up.
I'll just self-immolate. It's fine. 1 second. What about pool am I rolling?
Dex and athletics, just get out of the way.
Not the worst. 2 successes. I am apparently just going to self-immolate in this man's arms if it comes to it.
Well, it might, because he does grab you.
Yeah.
And starts to
Go for
drag
it.
you forward. You can now clearly see Molly, who is... she's got like a big lump on her eye. Her hand looks all messed up. She took a beating on the way here, but she does look over at you and smile.
Amanda.
We'll get to that. First, one of the knife-wielding cultists comes out of the rocks and charges at Raven. You can either beat him in hand-to-hand, or you can try to avoid him.
I'm going to attempt to avoid him.
Dex and athletics.
And add the desperation. Are you serious? Six success, though.
Straight up, you guys are in as much danger as you can possibly be.
Yeah.
Like, we're 5s across the board, and it's not coming down.
Yeah, it's not coming down. Might as well use it, right?
Yeah.
Overreach.
Cool. All right. On a critical overreach, this guy runs at you, raises his blade, swings it. You, like, duck to one side, and he slams it into, like, your collarbone. And as he does, there is a shine of light across the field, and you watch, like, armor just materialize for a second, deflect his blade away, and then sink back into darkness.
That's new.
And Termite.
I assume fun things are about to happen to me.
One of them is going to try to take the knife from you.
Oh,
One
okay,
of these
that's fine.
cultists is going to run up and, like, try to wrestle it away. Go ahead and evade, unless you'd like to pull some trick.
No, we're just gonna dodge.
Dex and athletics.
3.
He has a hold of you. These guys are tough. It takes 4 hits to beat them.
I don't have any willpower, so.
Fair. He will... he's got a hold of you and seems intent on either taking the knife or dragging you back to the ritual. All right. Coming back to the top. Aylin, give me a perception check as well.
Oh, what now?
You know what? Never mind. Don't worry about it.
No, let me roll.
You know what? Fuck off.
I have to be a bitch right now. We're gonna die. Hell yeah. 4
Cool.
successes.
Once they released the Tyrant into the sky, they dropped the book. It is still a book. There's clearly writing in it, and it's just lying on the ground now.
So, I've read the book already.
No, you saw what was in the book.
Did I not
Yeah,
also
you-
succeed in reading it?
Do not believe that you guys ever actually regarded words within the book. The only time you opened it was to see the thing that was in it.
All right.
Yeah, you opened it and got sucked into a pocket dimension.
Damn it, yeah. Right. Well, I should go for that book.
You are
I am
currently
being grappled.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I there's no sense in completely, he's either going to let go for me or he's going to die trying, you know?
Amanda, at your elbow. Hi. So are we going to kill this guy, or?
Oh, absolutely.
Good. How do you do that?
I would just like,
Do you have
It
a
hasn't
way?
occurred to me. Not really. I assumed there would be magic involved, you know?
You're asking me to do it.
You could teach me right now. Unless you think that me talking to you right now out loud is going to out crazy this man enough that he will let me go.
He gives you a sideways look.
I don't know. Excuse me, sir. I'm having a conversation, actually.
All right. I will take care of it. You feel a little pull as she basically asks you for a point of willpower with which to kill this guy.
Well, there goes my last willpower.
You feel a brief drifting backwards, a recession into your own head as your hands come up, touch his shoulder as he's like pulling you forward, and rapidly drain the moisture from his body.
Oh, also horrifying. I was hoping to blow up.
Within the space of a few seconds, this goes from a man to surprisingly close to the mummy where we started this season.
Now, do I look younger?
Roll for vanity. All right, so that is done. Now, we wanted to talk to you with a little more time, but Lorenzo and I did a little thinking, and we think we can get a little more power
It's truly interesting time you're bringing this up now.
Well, you might
guess-
die if you don't.
Okay.
You see, there are 5 spirits that can form these spells, and there are 5 spirits that cannot. If we were to draw power from one of the others, it might replenish us. Something for you
Yeah,
to
I
think
sort
about.
of assumed. I sort of assumed that was where this is going as soon as you pointed out there were 5 of you. Fuck.
Something for you to think about.
I'm busy.
Raven, what would you like to do?
So, how many enemies are remaining?
So there's the knife-wielding guy who's right in front of you.
Yeah.
There are, I believe, 8 cultists around the rock, some of whom are chanting, and several of whom have, turned to go look for this knife.
Well, first things first, gotta kill the guy in front of me.
Yeah. You do notice that the guy who is holding Aylin desiccates on the spot and collapses into a pile of bones.
But does she notice I'm hotter?
Yeah,
So sorry.
for sure.
No, it's an important detail that must be noted.
Well, has Raven found Aylin attractive in general?
What a great time to have this conversation.
Typical sense, yeah.
But not specifically attractive to you? Or is she?
Yeah, Raven. Is she?
She did attempt a little bit of a flirt before in the tavern, so yes.
Okay, yeah. She looks a little
Rubies
healthier,
are
maybe.
priorities. You have to understand.
All right. Maybe a little, yeah. Now, would you kindly shoot this person?
Yes.
Roll for kill.
Roll for kill. It's not even roll to hit, it just roll to kill. 8 success, critical overreach.
Cool. So this guy stumbles past you. You turn around. Don't even need to bring the rifle to your shoulder. Just level it from the waist and blow his head off.
That's about right. She's immediately going to take aim at what the closest cultist that appears to be different than the others, like the lead cultist.
From your position, I think you can kind of see the lead cultist. You probably recognize 2 things about him. 1, his name is Lord Boreal. And 2, the handle of a dagger is sticking out of his mouth because he's dead. Echo solved that problem right away. Speaking of, Echo.
Echo's gonna use one of her own knives and just kind of stab the guy that's trying to drag her toward the circle.
Cool. He's gonna fight back and try to
fully expected it.
slam you to the ground. Actually, he's gonna try and slam you into one of the stones. Roll your attack.
God fucking, are you serious?
You pull the knife. He's got one hand with your hand and your hand in the other. He's gonna push you back. How much health does Echo have right now?
3.
Cool. You've still got 2 left as he thuds you into the stone. 2 of these robe-wearing cultists are gonna come over and try to take the knife back from you. Go ahead and roll. I'll let you roll dodge at a 2 dice penalty, or you can try to play some keep away and do like a Dex plus larceny with your specialization.
We'll do Dex larceny. Dex larceny. I can use desperation for this.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah, dude. Well,
6
glad we're
successes.
consistent on these.
Yes. If we were actually keeping track, I believe the party would now be at danger 12.
13.
Yeah.
Christ.
Jesus Christ.
We're just dead, actually.
All right. You want to describe some cool sleight of hand that Echo does? Like roll it up your shoulder, toss it to your other hand, drop it down a sleeve.
Yeah. So roughly what it is yeah, it's a lot of like she's using the guy that's holding her, and she kind of twists her wrist, and she actually puts it up his sleeve for a second, and tosses her other knife into that hand. So when they pull the knife away, it's her knife. She pulls the other one out of his sleeve, so it's back in her hand.
Sick. I love that. One of the cultists in robes gets halfway back to the circle, saying, "I've got it," and then looks down, and that's not it. All right. Not gonna lie, this hand shot has very much screwed them up.
evil chuckling.
Yeah. Okay. We're going to go into the next round. And I think you guys all see that they're going to try this the hard way, aka without their special knife, and just use like a rock to hit Price in the head with and hope that's enough blood. Technically, fighting from range, I think Aylin should, or Aylin and Raven should. We're in the same order. I don't know what I'm doing. Same order. Aylin.
Man, I don't have any more willpower, but Aylin kind of doesn't know that.
You know you're
Manda?
exhausted.
Of course I'm exhausted. We're in the middle of combat. Do you have anything I can just long range? I could just remove them from here as I'm like jogging towards them.
Oh, you're at the circle.
Oh, I'm here. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Book, please. I should kill him before I get the book. I should get. Do I trust Raven to kill this guy? He's got a rock. I'm gonna stop the rock from happening.
Cool. Also, you may not yet know that Raven is here.
That's so true. It's just you, me, and Echo, Amanda. I guess
And somebody with a gun.
Oh, was I far enough? Did I see the man's hand blow up?
I'm actually gonna let, as we're moving into it, as Raven is moving into the field, I'm gonna have Echo and Aylin make a roll, because your attention is very much focused on what's in front of you, and it's wits plus alertness.
Echo's a little busy.
Fair. But I'll give you your advantage %,
4 successes?
which isn't creepy at all.
Yeah, it's normal. Yeah,
Listen,
no,
you
that's still nothing.
It smells like blood.
Yeah, you're
Lots
mostly
of it.
smelling danger and blood, and probably a little distracted by how awesome that was, that these guys, you just went 3-on-1 and you've still got the thing. Aylin, as the desiccated body falls away, you hear the minor flapping of wings and glance over to see Raven, fully healed, looking, I'll not be subtle about it, she's glowing.
I have so many follow-up questions, but it's not that. It's actually not that surprising because remember, she pings my unnatural bullshit meter every
Yeah.
time.
You probably catch her right as she's like turning back and loading a new round into her rifle as a cultist just dies behind her. Moment of slow-mo, hair flip.
Lovely. We do not have time to unpack this right now. But she exists. Okay. I do think I trust her to handle Big Rock. I don't think she's clocked the book. So, unfortunately, she's going to be so mad at me if something goes wrong while I'm doing this, but I am headed to the book.
Cool. No roll to pick it up.
I assume a roll to figure out what the fuck to do next.
Yup. Either, I'm going to say wits because you're working quickly, and either investigation or occult.
It's all the same roll, baby. 2 successes.
On 2 successes. Oh, you can use your creed for
That's right.
this.
Yeah.
This is literally
like
gathering
The
information.
time.
That's true. I'm so sorry,
5 dice.
DiceBot is being weird.
I can see that. Give it one more try.
Is it coming through?
It is not. If you have
Fuck
another way
nuggets.
to roll 5d10 very quickly, let's do that instead.
Yeah, 1 second.
Trust you all not to fudge rolls. Unless you tell me that you get nothing but 1s for the rest of the session, and then I'm going to be annoyed. Okay. That brings us up to 3.
Oh, and now they're all coming through.
Hello.
Cool. So we've got 3 successes.
Nightmare.
Three successes. The danger ticks up to 14.
Yeah. All right. So you have a choice to make.
Let's see if we can get to 20 danger at this point.
There are several pieces of useful information in this book. You can learn 2 of them. You
Do I get options?
Yes. You can learn about, there are 3 ways to bind the Tyrant, and there's information about it as like a creature or personality. Sort of its nature, if you will. Binding it to a person, returning it to the book, or binding it to an object, which, as some of the cultists are currently holding the crown and scepter of the coronation regalia, you think that's what they're doing.
Well, now we have a bit of a problem, you see. Because if I bind it to myself, I do feel like I am going to betray Echo and Raven's trust.
Possibly.
And we've discussed this, and they don't seem to like it when I do that. And if I put it in the Crown and Scepter, that's an insane thing to do. Or the book. I suppose I could put it back in the book. But also, if I bind it to myself, then will the mage ghosts not eat the sleeper ghosts?
They haven't made a move to eat the sleeper ghosts yet.
I'm just going to ask.
I'm saying that if you give them permission, they will eat a sleeper ghost and restore your willpower.
I know, and I hate that. So that's what I'm trying to figure out how to get away from that. Amanda, quick question, just checking in.
Yes?
So consider could we take that spirit, and she points at the tyrant?
Mm-hmm.
Would that be enough to re-empower you?
You want to bring that in here?
What?
You think there's room?
I honestly don't know what I can do anymore.
My dear, there is not a lot of room here. It seems you have put a great deal of effort into being skinny, and it has very much affected your mind.
Right. What if it freed you? What if you left and then I just had that?
I cannot leave. We do not know what will happen.
I'm choosing to ignore the comments on my figure. Anyway.
You should eat some.
I've been busy. All right. So that's a terrible. So the idea of binding it to me is a terrible idea, and we should not do it.
I'm gonna make a roll on her behalf behind the screen. Cool. This is. It looks dangerous. I do not want it in here. I do not know what would happen.
Can I insight check the voices in my head?
Put it this way. You can insight check the voices in your head, or you can learn one of these pieces of information.
God damn it, I'm gonna learn how to bind it to the fucking book. I'm such a good person. Everyone should be applauding me after this.
Yay.
I did the basic. I did the bare minimum.
But remember that you can get 2.
Thing.
You can learn 2 of these incantations, or you can learn more about the tyrant's nature.
I suppose.
You
Because
could
I
learn
should.
book and person.
Okay. Evens its nature, odds its person, because I do think that is something that Aylin is like, if I don't read it, then I won't be tempted to do it.
For sure.
But that means
Absolutely.
I have to be tempted not to read it.
Leave it to the dice, coward. Kidding. Mostly.
What did I say? Evens its what? Odds its what?
I thought it was... Does anyone actually remember?
Evens was the option that is better for everybody.
Well, I have terrible news, my friends.
Oh,
It is my favorite number. It is a 7. Unfortunately, 7 is odd.
So you learn the incantation to bind it into the book, return it from whence it came, so to speak, and the incantation to bind it to a person.
They were right next to each other, you see.
They weren't.
They were at least 30 pages apart.
Okay.
Listen.
Heck of a turn. Next in the order, Raven. You have arrived in the circle. You see one of the cultists getting ready to kill your mentor and superior officer with a rock. Raised it over his head.
If I shoot him, he may drop the rock anyway.
He won't drop it on Price.
He
Over
won't
his
drop it
own
on
head
me.
currently.
Oh, it's over his own head. Oh, bet. I'm shooting his elbow.
That's so fucked up.
Needlessly rude. I love it.
To be clear,
Amazing.
says the person that threw a knife into a guy's mouth.
Yeah. Y'all are fucking
a guy
weird.
you know. You threw
Y'all
a
are
knife into the
horrible.
mouth of a guy that you know. Rolled a hit, Raven.
Fuck.
Are you serious? Oh, it's
Holy
fine.
shit.
It's fine.
So that's a total of 7 successes?
Yep.
Cool. I'm going to give you an opportunity here.
Okay.
Would you like to spend a point of willpower and reach out to some of that beyond, some of that other self. Do a little bit of magic here.
Absolutely.
Cool.
For 1 point of willpower, absolutely.
Excellent. There are, in the circle, there are currently, I think, 7 cultists, one of whom has no hand and is looking pretty pale. Another, you blow out his elbow, that rock falls on his head, and he crumbles to the ground. And as you reach out and take this life, you have the ability to just take another. Cultist, muscle, anyone within line of sight, just say it and they die.
Anyone that seems to be close to getting a weapon, I'm going to have the bullet kind of curve after going through the elbow and strike the other one in the head.
Cool. Echo, that guy who was mostly back to the rocks and has your fake knife, he was just getting into like the light of the torches around this circle, and he turns back to you angrily, and then his forehead explodes outward and he drops.
Ah, fucking idiot. Oh, right, I'm fighting someone.
We're doing real well.
Yeah, Echo.
Can she just try and squirm out of this guy's grasp?
Yeah.
We're gonna do that.
This can include your desperation dice.
Fuck yeah. Sure, this will go well. Oh shit! I didn't roll any ones.
Hell yeah. All right. Yeah. You break this guy is like, he's looking up at the knife and he's looking at the other cultist, and then he's like looking in his sleeve, and then he sees the knife in your hand again, and all of that is sufficiently confusing that you are able to break his grip. And if you want to, move.
Yeah, she is gonna go over to... honestly, she's probably just gonna kind of move, like, away from the circle and around.
Cool. As you move into darkness, just moonlight to guide you. Dex and stealth. So I know what these guys have to beat to try and reacquire you and that knife.
Alright.
Because they need that fucking knife.
Can I roll my desperation for this?
Oh, for sure.
Fuck.
Okay. 5 successes. The bad guys.
Wait, hold on.
Did you forget one for your Cloak of
I
Darkness?
did.
Yeah.
Sorry,
6.
so that's 8 successes.
8 successes. Cool. You become one with Shadow. In the words of Batman, you are the night, and quite possibly vengeance. The remaining cultist thugs rush out into the darkness looking for you. Unsuccessful. Those still in the circle see someone approaching with a gun. One of them is going to break away and I think try to do some magic about that. One is going to go get that knife, Echo's knife that was dropped. So there are still 5 cultists like chanting this ritual, and they look nervous. Yeah. Let me get a roll of total willpower from Raven.
Just total willpower?
Total willpower. Your resolve and composure.
5 success.
This cultist steps through the stones towards you, pulls his hood low, and as he raises it, you see like twisting nightmares and tentacles and a mouth that opens in his entire face, full of teeth. You've seen actual warfare. This is not that scary to you, I don't think. Or at least not when you're holding a rifle.
Rifle's going down the throat and pulling the trigger. You don't
Yeah,
roll
back.
for that, I'm assuming?
On your turn, yes.
Okay.
Clara.
Sorry, I'm getting over. Yeah, the rifle's going down the throat.
Sounds like a good weekend, am I right? What would you like to do with your turn?
All right. I'm gonna act on what the book says. They seem to have the cultists well underway. There is a big ol', thing in the sky. We should stop that from happening.
Yes. So, the process of enacting these rituals has a couple of conditions. You don't know what it takes to bind it to an object, but There are 3 people on that stone, and the cultists seem pretty intent on harming them, so sacrifice is probably part of it. Binding to a person also requires sacrifice.
Well, terrible that there are these. Well, okay, that's gonna be harder. They're all being murdered, and I'm not killing my friends. So, what cultists are left?
There are several cultists left. I'm going to say this. You did get the roll, you did learn the rituals. Binding the spirit back into the book requires willing blood.
How much willing blood?
It's not super specific, but the number 3 comes up in the ritual.
Like 3 drops, 3 people.
Yeah, something like that.
3 anything. Awesome.
Maybe both of those things.
Oh, god damn it.
Binding to a person requires the sacrifice of a loved one.
But that's harder. I don't love enough people. No, he's dead. Did I? Oh, we're not going to get into it.
You theoretically have 2 options here, unless you also count your teammates.
I'm not killing my. Aylin, I think for Aylin that is too far, is to kill a loved one.
Okay.
We know there's a line.
All right.
However, willing blood a little easier to do if I can figure out if it's just me who has to do it.
Well, you start chanting, and if you can give yourself a little nick, you can find out right now.
It's crazy I'm not bleeding right now, just currently, but yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me.
You have a knife in your cane. You begin chanting. Give yourself a little cut on the hand. Amanda, in your head, says something's happening. It's not enough, but something's happening.
How much? I have to do that 3 times, I assume.
Make an intelligence plus occult roll.
3 successes.
3 willing participants.
Gotta go Okay. What if, do the ghosts of my blood count?
They don't have blood.
Damn it. All right, I gotta go get... I'm just gonna yell for Echo and Raven.
You are currently chanting and cannot communicate with your words, or you break the ritual and have to start again.
Oh my god.
Cool.
Well,
Raven,
one of
your
them's
turn.
gotta see me chanting.
Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully they know what you're up to. Raven,
Yes,
do you shoot the squid-faced cultist in the face?
absolutely I do.
Cool. Roll to hit.
Is that really necessary?
We gotta see how bad you killed this guy.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Ah,
5.
pretty
Not too bad.
reasonable.
Cool. As he dies, you realize or observe that that was some sort of illusion he was trying to project into your mind just to cause fear.
Pathetic.
All right.
She'll continue marching forward, just leaving a wake
Cool.
of bodies in her path.
I'm also going to have you roll intelligence plus occult. Or wits or intelligence from Raven.
Plus occult?
Yes.
That's not gonna be good. Oh, well, 2 successes.
2 is all right. You can clearly see that Aylin has the book in her lap, has started chanting, and has cut her own hand. Yeah, she's doing something.
God damn it, Aylin.
Echo. Most of the cult muscle is spreading out into the field looking for you.
Perfect. She's gonna double back to the circle.
All right. Roll me intelligence or wits plus occult, please.
Oh boy. Watch this, guys. 1.
1 success. 2 things happen as you return to the circle. First, you see Aylin, half on the ground, the black book open in front of her, chanting to the sky, and performing some sort of occult ritual. Second, you see Raven, looking debatably as hot as she's ever looked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could say she's glowing.
She is glowing and currently wreathed in sort of a mist that used to be a cultist's head. You regain 2 points of willpower. Because I'll tell you what, on this podcast, love fucking wins, okay? Or at least lesbian crushes. You can act on this information however you would choose.
There's a second where she's like looking at Raven and like about to say something, but then she's like, "Wait, there's a cultist with a knife. I need to stop that."
Yeah. Cultist with a knife, approaching Price.
Yeah, she's gonna go and they're a good bit away from still a decent bit away from the stone. Yeah.
Yes. Also, you now have a knife.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna make it so they don't get back to that stone. Gonna kind of come in from behind, and just do what she does best and slit their throat.
Roll it.
Fuck me. All right. Well, okay, it's a little better.
7 successes on a willpower. I think Raven, you've approached and you see across this stone and your bound friends through the cultists. Echo, a hand reaches around this guy's face and grabs his mouth. A knife slips across his throat, and there's Echo stepping out of the darkness. This is the most grisly meet cute of which I am aware.
It's just Tuesday.
All right.
And then, if possible, she would like to pick up her own knife.
Cool. We're going to go back to the top. Aylin.
All I can do is chant and hope that Raven and Echo will check out what I'm doing and maybe figure it out. What
Okay.
happens if I stop chanting? Do I know? Can I guess?
Roll intelligence plus occult to understand the moment. You can add your specialization to this.
Well, it was 3 successes. Do I need more?
More is better.
6 successes.
6 additional?
No, I accidentally re-rolled the whole thing. But that extra die was another success.
Sorry, when I said your specialization, I meant the 5 dice for your desperation.
That's a different thing entirely.
So 5 additional successes for a total of 8.
8 successes, bitch.
The chant that you have begun, the blood that you have spilled, you feel something fairly familiar. The presence of things beyond your world. Like the rebel spirit, like other ghosts that have visited you. But this presence isn't here consciously. It is. And it is ancient. It is a part of you, and you can let it in full. It is the power of this ritual, this chant. Do you let it in?
I have a flaw that says I have to, I think.
All right. You find you cannot understand the meaning of these words, but they come to you naturally. You become cognizant of the original crafters of this ritual, those beings that bound this book thousands of years ago. You are with them, and they are with you. And right now, you are attempting to tether a malevolent entity into its prison. If you stop, and if you reject this spirit, then you'll stop trying to tether it. The other thing you become aware of, as the cultists around this dais, now 5 in number, look at each other deeply concerned, is that they are currently holding it here. And if their ritual fails, which it will, any moment, the Tyrant will be free on the world. It'll just leave.
So right now, my options are stop chanting and it gets away, which is bad because it seems bad.
Currently, those cultists around the dais are holding it because they haven't been able to sacrifice Price. They haven't been able to start binding it into the regalia, which was their plan.
Fuck!
So it is currently an unbound entity, held, but not directed. You can stop chanting and hope that they hold on long enough for you to explain to your friends what's going on and then start chanting again. Or you can keep chanting in case they lose it.
I'm gonna give it one more round and like see if I can signal Raven and Echo to get over here, please.
How do you do that?
Waving my arms, I suppose.
Cool. I'm gonna ask for a roll on this. I'm gonna ask for charisma plus persuasion at like a -3.
Consider charisma and performance.
Absolutely, yes.
And I have a super specialty in this because it's supernatural.
Yeah. Describe Aylin sliding into her act, getting up with blood on one hand and a knife in the other, and chanting to the sky like you have in the presence of 100 fools and dopes over the course of your career.
Christ. Aylin looks absolutely insane. She's having the worst evening, frankly. Just completely disheveled. Like, I think it actually, it is her, it is not her stage persona. It literally could not be. Everything about Aylin when she is in a performance is elevated, is elegant, and very feminine and very mysterious and subtle. And she sort of has this subtle command over the room. She's got this, because one of her lies is that she is like a noble from, Far Eastern Europe or whatever. This is a crazy woman with her hair just all around her in the wind of this ritual, just screaming at the gods, which I think is probably the truest version of magic that she's ever gonna have, is just like this pure, unadulterated rage. And like she sort of, and she casts, and in the same way she would have if she was commanding her audience, but with this layer of absolute madness. She like reaches, she points, she casts her hands out to the cultists, and I think is trying to go for Echo and Raven because she knows she trusts them and she needs them to trust her here. And like throws her head back, still chanting, and like beckons them forward. And it is that the same, like I said, the exact same charisma that she used to wield on stage, but just pure madness. Good madness, fun madness.
Yeah.
I gotta roll. Shit. I forgot to add my specialty.
Go ahead.
Can I re-roll that with my specialty? I tried. She tried. 3 successes.
All right. Like the ancient druid priestesses who once inhabited this place in its youth, you channel something greater and older and stranger than perhaps even you know. I think you feel their presence too. You are far from the first woman to scream to the heavens in this place and invoke ancient power. Raven, this is what you see. Echo, across from you, holding a strange ritual dagger. These cultists, fearful, chanting, trying to find a way to kill Captain Price. And Aylin, like an absolute madwoman, arms outstretched, beckoning you forward. What would you like to do?
She's gonna have to find out what Aylin's doing, because that's a very large concern that she just has the book and has started chanting in the middle of the circle. She would run over to Aylin, but also keep an eye on the cultists to see if they even reach for a rock. We'll take a shot.
Okay. Make an insight check. Wits and insight. And I'll give you an extra dice on this because you kind of know Aylin at this point.
Yeah. That's a 1.
She's doing something. She's beckoning you forward and holding the knife. Aylin, what is the motion that you are making to try and coax Raven into participating in what you are doing?
I literally can't not think of, there's a painting of Cersei. Ironic. Fully, like, I think this might fuck up the ritual. I think she actually, like, she waves her hand as if like, oh, hey, come over here. And then like she's like trying to kind of explain, like pantomime what they need to do. And she points to the book and then she points back to the like cloud. Like, hey, this, there, get blood needed.
Yeah, on
It
one
certainly
hit,
looks less moving at that moment.
for sure. On one hit, Raven, I think you know that it's important that she keeps chanting for whatever she's trying to do. And she clearly needs something from you to make it happen. You have no idea what it is that she's doing exactly, if it's good or bad.
Raven is going to trust Aylin and assume that it's good and not bad.
She's reaching out.
Raven's going to reach out her hand.
Right. Does Aylin?
I
go for
grab
the
it,
second?
cut it. I grab it and cut it. We don't have time.
Cool. Raven, take a point of damage.
Fuck! It has occurred to me that if those guys still kill one of our loved ones, they technically do the other ritual before we do.
That's why Raven's been watching them. If they even reach for a rock, she's shooting them.
Echo.
Echo is gonna run over to where Aylin and now Raven are, and is gonna trust what's going on, because at this point, I mean, she realizes that shit's kind of fucked. And I think, so seeing Aylin bleeding, seeing Aylin cut Raven hand, Echo's just gonna run over and she is going to cut into her own hands with her knife.
Okay. Echo, you feel something you haven't felt before. There is a presence, something beside you. You hear the words. Something wants to join you. Do you let it in?
At this point, yeah, she will.
All right. Taking a lot on faith right now for a common cutthroat.
It's all she's got. At this point, if this doesn't go well, then all of this was for nothing.
You open your heart and hear a chant start to come out of your mouth. Raven,
Yes.
a presence at your shoulder. Something asking permission to join you in this moment.
Does it feel familiar?
Feels ancient and hard to say.
She's going to look towards Aylin, see if she acknowledges this.
Aylin is in the throes of some form of, call it religious mania.
So she's not going to be any fun help. Doesn't really know the occult. I'm just going to flip a coin. 1 second.
Make it a D10
All right.
in the game, high and low.
I was about to say, she'll accept.
All right. You feel the spirit move through you, move through the three of you. Aylin, you are lost. You feel Angela's approval as you channel some ancient power. You feel the presence of gatherings here before. All of you watch the cultists remaining, see what you are doing, break and run. They turn and flee into the night. You alone now hold the Tyrant, and you begin to pull it downward. What is the total unspent willpower of the group right now? Clara, I believe you're at 0.
I am at 0.
I've got 1.
I have 6.
Okay. I would like you choose who rolls 7 dice.
I vote Freyja.
Why?
I second that.
Why me?
All right.
Okay.
Raven, on behalf of the squad, kindly roll 7 dice.
If I fail, it's not on me. It's only 3.
3 successes. It takes time. Only moments. But as the cultists flee, you realize you haven't heard the machine gun. By the time you drag this being, condensing and condensing, It screeches, it strikes, it tries to make itself larger to fill the sky. It tries to assault your minds, to offer you power and wealth and control of the world. Everything. Is anyone tempted? Okay.
No.
You drag it down, getting smaller and smaller and smaller, till Aylin holds up the book and it seeps like oil into the pages, recedes to the center and through into the spine until nothing can be seen, and the book shuts and falls to the ground. Oi! Help!
Yeah, Echo's immediately running over to where all of the people are tied to a rock.
The night is silent. No more sounds of battle. No movement. The three of you, the long grass, your friends, and the book. What would you like to do? First of all, you can either use crafting or intelligence plus like first aid or medicine to try and stabilize Delaney.
Yeah, she's at this point, like, yeah, bits of cloth and fabric and probably tearing into her own cloak that she made to make
There's
some
a lot
bandages.
of cultist robes lying around.
True, but yeah, it's easier for her to get to what she has on her person.
Cool.
3 on the crafting to make some bandages.
All right. Delaney's lost a lot of blood. He's very pale, but you begin to bandage him up, and he stops bleeding. Aylin, you begin to return to your senses. Amanda, taking her leave of the forefront of your mind with a reassuring nod. We'll talk again soon.
I think Aylin fully ignores that just because it's a future Aylin problem and like goes to help Molly.
Of the 3, she's the only one gagged.
Yeah, that makes sense. We love Molly.
Oh, hey kid. I knew you'd show up.
Did you try to bite one of them? Please tell me you tried to bite one of them.
I mean, I tried a lot of... Honestly, I think it was because I was hurting their feelings.
I believe it.
Oh, get me out of here.
Oh, we're working on it. I'm so glad to see you alive.
Me too. I like being alive a lot. Raven,
Yes,
untie Price.
absolutely.
Oh, well, that could have gone... Actually, I have no idea. Did we do all right?
Well, the main core is still alive. I don't know about those that are manning the Gatling gun. There was a minor incident with death, but it's been resolved.
Forward to hearing the details on that. Drusilla, she all right?
Safe, but she will no longer be able to be a field agent.
All right, yeah, it's all right. Can I borrow your sidearm there?
She'll hesitate for a moment, and then she will relinquish it.
Cool. He takes it with his left hand, which confirms your suspicion that his right arm is broken. Pulls back the hammer, points it downward, and shoots Boreal in the chest. Always make sure. And then hands it back to you.
She'll give a sly smile, just nodding, and holsters the gun.
Echo. Delaney, his side wound, somewhat patched, tries to sit up. Oh.
She kind of like hand on his chest pushes him back down. I don't fucking think so.
Okay. Hey, I didn't. I don't. I'm sorry.
You're a fucking idiot. And she kind of like pats him on the leg. But if anybody gets to kill you, it's me. And she kind of grins.
Okay. Yeah. Same to you. I don't know if I'd go through all this to just to kick someone's ass myself. So.
Oh no, this was helping an old friend. You're an asshole, but you didn't. You're an asshole, but you didn't deserve this.
Wait, are you talking about me?
Yes, you fucking idiot.
I didn't think we were friends, okay?
What, you think I volunteered to fucking get hunted
you
by
laughed me up.
You
and,
fucking
and
deserved
you
it.
always yell at me. You're so mean.
Oh, don't act like you don't like it.
Listen, I got a lot of blood loss right now.
We're gonna get you to a hospital, don't worry.
But yeah, I'm gonna take a nap. But what I'm trying to say is, okay?
Try not to die in your sleep.
No promises. And he leans back. As you guys help your friends up and out of Stonehenge, the silence continues. Hard to say who won the battle at the carriages. Everyone appears to be dead.
Did we collect the regalia?
That's a good question.
I'm picking that shit up. Aylin's not gonna leave a fucking crown on the ground. She's fully walking back wearing it.
Roll wits and awareness. Or wits and investigation.
Can any of us roll this?
Yes. You all take a second.
3 successes.
3 as well.
Was wits and investigation, right?
Yep.
Or wits and insight, not investigation. It's infecting me too.
No, investigation. Either. Well, it doesn't fucking matter.
Dang.
Doesn't matter, that's a 4.
You check around, briefly discuss where you saw them, and conclude that in the moments it took you to overpower, draw down, and trap the Tyrant, the fleeing cultists grabbed the regalia on their way out.
Oh, god damn it.
Yep.
Looks like we're not done quite yet.
It's just shiny jewelry. Can we just go? We have the Tyrant.
Yeah, what do you guys do? 3 of
Let
you,
them get a head
mostly
start.
injured. 3 of your friends, very injured.
Raven's got a whistle for Lucian.
Lucian descends from darkness.
If you can, try to follow the regalia.
Shiny thing.
The shiny thing, yes.
And he takes off. Carriages are not in good shape. It appears several of the soldiers withdrew. Well, one of them is flipped and torn to shreds. The horse is long gone. The second looks like some people tried to use it as cover, and it has been shot up. Horse is also gone. The third one is usable.
Looks like we're gonna get people into that one so we can head back to
Any
civilization.
As we just, slowly repair the carriage, get everyone in.
All right. You turn the carriage and head out. It'll take you a little time to reach the train. Once you're there, the trip back to town will take a few hours. Anything you do before you hit London, right around dawn.
Lucian doesn't check out in with us at all between now and London, or heading back.
He does not.
I think all I'm equipped to do is sleep.
Yeah.
There is one thing Echo's gonna do, like, once they're back to the train.
Yeah?
Echo is gonna walk to Raven and, like, backhand her. That's for fucking dying on me. And then she's gonna kiss her. And that's for coming back.
Well, it was not my intention to die.
Are you going to
Say-
explain?
You want to explain why you were glowing? Like, literally.
I was going to explain pulling this whole Jesus stunt, but yes, that.
Well, don't expect me to turn any water into wine.
Oh God! And
It's
as
fine.
we're
We have plenty of that.
I'm fully going to look for a bottle.
Oh, yeah. Also, somewhere out there, the Christian God goes, what?
Listen, Sky Daddy can take it up with me later.
Well, I learned a little something about myself while I was
Dead?
living impaired.
Thank you for watching The Great Game. If you enjoyed this story, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to follow for more of our content. You can find all of our actual plays on our website at www.hallowedhavenstudios.com. Please consider supporting us on Patreon at patreon.com/hallowedhavenstudios. Your support helps make more of these stories possible.
Raven probably has a lot to process, all things considered. So for the moment, Aylin and Echo, you two are on the ball as you guys head back to London. What are your next steps?
Don't we get just like a little time off?
Our job's not done yet.
We have no resources. We're dying. Well, we almost died. We're exhausted. Can we give them just a day's head start while we...
Never mind, you're all here. Proceed.
Aylin, the last time they had a head start, this happened.
No, I know.
We have until Lucian returns.
We also have other concerns.
What other concerns do we have?
Before he can respond, the door slides open, and in a flash, Drusilla has jumped onto him and thrown her arms around him. Oh, hey there. Hey. You're all right. She is crying silently as Price, kind of hugs her. You're all right. Delaney, probably laid down in one of the booths, looks up. I didn't get a hug. What is this?
That's because you're still... you still have a knife wound.
Oh,
Maybe when you're feeling better.
yeah.
Delaney, of the 6 people in this train car right now, I'm pretty sure maybe half of one of us wants to hug you.
Not
That's
inaccurate.
just rude. And he goes
It
back
is.
to sleep.
So we have other problems to deal with. What kind of problem?
Well, for one thing, did they burn down the yard?
They didn't, actually.
No, we were able to catch them before they got the chance. Library's ruined, though.
That's
Well,
not ideal, but
not entirely, though. We do have the scribes working on repairing and copying down as much as possible.
hopefully not in the same place. Colt knows where we set up shop, so we can't set up shop there again.
No, we moved everything onto the train. For now, anyway.
We also have someone's gonna have to talk to the Queen.
I nominate you.
I'm not ahead of the Reliquary.
No, that
I
would
think
be my
that's
job.
going to be all of our... Unless we have something else to occupy our time, I think all 3 of us should go.
Price nods. Drusilla helps him into one of the booths and gets him a drink.
Taking stock of their interactions, Raven's going to attempt to sign to Drew together?
She gives you kind of a grossed out look. Go ahead and roll Wits and Insight.
That's fair. That's a 2.
Their vibe is way closer to father-daughter.
Okay. I'm just double checking. You never know, especially at this time period.
It's true.
So what is the plan? Aside from the Queen?
Do we have resources to continue hunting the cultists?
Drusilla kind of shrugs, starts signing to you so Price can translate. The short version is that most of our agents knew the yard and dropped messages there. We can reach out through dead drops. It'll take a couple of days.
I have a terrible idea. And I'm pretty sure it's just the, power madness talking.
All eyes are on you.
Above table, OT, do I still have the contact of the princess?
No.
What?
Remember...
No, I know. We still have the compass, don't we?
Oh yeah, that would be way more logical, but consider we release the wild hunt to find the crown.
You could, in theory, turn this train around and head.
Go back to Ireland?
Yeah. That would leave Her Majesty out of the loop for no less than a day or two.
So we do still have that compass, no?
Oh yeah, that. I couldn't really make it work.
Well, it led us to Stonehenge.
Yes, Raven can make it work. Wait, who has it now?
I do believe I do. And she's checking her pockets.
You might have left it on the train for safety. It's not a particularly robust instrument, but you can go get it.
My issue with that contact though, is
That she's fucking crazy?
Well, yes, but I'm afraid if we go there, we might lose a couple more years.
I assumed she would come to us.
Oh, you got her wrapped around your finger that well, huh?
No, I'm just incredibly tired and running out of ideas. Also, I should return her book.
No, you should not.
No, you definitely shouldn't.
It is technically hers.
She was part of the cult.
Wait,
Actually, I think she betrayed them.
you got that when you were gone,
Yes.
and then Boreal took it from us.
Yes. Honesty feels great.
So, was she going to give it to them?
Frankly, I have
somehow-
no idea.
So,
She was
when we
kind
were
of tied with the cult, but we don't know exactly how.
So you know how Boreal was working with us, but he had his own ulterior motives? It was kind of that situation.
Alright.
She was working with the cult because she wanted to free Ireland from the British Empire.
Always somebody.
I just give the longest knowing look at Echo. Consider my avatar is a spirit of rebellion. I kinda gotta.
So, but at this point, I mean, who knows?
Also, how do you think she's going to react? You showing back up with the book that you stole from her?
Or we blame it on one of the cultists. We have the compass. We do not need to do this, but if you're going to entertain it.
It's not entirely a bad idea, I'll admit, but we should attempt the compass first.
So the problem is, we don't know where she thinks our allegiances lie.
Well, mine and Aylin's, you're more seen as a pet.
Right. Yes, of course. Regardless, we still don't know what that situation is. So if we try and blame it on the cult, she might just think that you two are a part of it, and then it'll still be your fault. Regardless, let's not burn that bridge until we get to it.
Let's try the compass first, but understand.
Right. If you want to try the compass, I believe we were rolling. I believe it was just willpower, right?
It was
Yeah, it was
unspent
just
willpower plus a cult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I can't do shit then.
As you rest and drink, everybody gets a point of willpower back.
Woo!
Yay.
Yay, I got 3 dice.
The danger is
I have
past. You are
7.
among friends.
Yeah. We let Raven roll this.
I want to die and come back with all my willpower.
Why don't you ask the ghost in your blood to restore your willpower?
I mean, there was an
'Cause
option for that. Just wasn't good.
That's 2 success.
God damn it.
What are you
That's 7
asking?
die. Oh god, what was I asking?
Where's the regalia?
Oh, where's the regalia? God, sorry, my mind is everywhere but here right now.
You reach out, the needles swing back and forth, pointing to this and that and this and that. You recognize a gem. So they are talking about the regalia. Honestly, you're pretty tired. It's hard to track them all, but you also note a tower. That's it.
They can't mean the Tower of London.
If
Again,
it's fucking back where it belongs, I'm going to scream.
Well, we can always go and check the tower.
I do have the authority to pull rank there.
I'm pretty sure I could break in.
Let's just go to the Tower of London.
Not
What
going
need to
to, but I
bring?
could.
You really just want to show up, Snake, don't you?
I mean, at this point, I don't know. I wasn't sure if you wanted to bother actually going and, talking to people and convincing people into doing things.
I mean, I
Literally,
don't
it's
have to
all we
convince them. I just
do.
pull rank. I could literally order them to step aside outside in the pouring rain with nothing but their pants on. And they would have to do it.
Wait, no, do that.
I'm not doing that, but I could.
Let's just get to London.
With drinks in hand and a discussion of pantsless soldiers well ahead of you, I think you guys enjoy the rest of the evening, maybe get some sleep, or don't, honestly. Pretty wired. And dawn breaks over the city once more. Delaney is taken for treatment. Drusilla will take Price to a sort of military hospital, someplace he'll be safe and can get good treatment. Molly protests, claiming that, look, I had a little bit of whiskey. I feel a lot better. Swelling's already started going down. I don't need to get checked out or anything, do I?
Absolutely, you do.
She starts to hold up her hands to stop you and then winces, and you remember that her left hand is a little messed up, probably some broken bones. I'm really fine. I just need a little bit of...
That's great. All three of you are going to the hospital still. It's not negotiable.
Looks at Aylin.
What Echo said.
All right. Take care. And wheels off with the others. Tower of London or visit the Queen?
Tower of London.
Tower of London first.
All right.
Tower of London, we need to confirm that the jewels are not there.
There's a brief discussion about your rank and authority in this situation, but before that can be resolved properly, the officer on watch, that leader of this watch, greets you at the gate. I beg your pardon. You're here to see the regalia. I mean, yes, it's absolutely here. It has been. It's always been here.
I beg your
I'm
pardon.
going to scream.
I beg your pardon?
Let them in. Yeah. You are taken into a public viewing space. Crown, 2 spheres, scepter. Several locals donning top hats observe them with reverence.
Out of left field, Raven's going to check where she requested them to pull up that floorboard and see if it's still missing.
Give me an investigation. Wits. Wits and investigation. 2.
Oh no, that wasn't me. Oh, it was me, but it is 2.
It's been replaced. There's a new
Okay.
board
Just-
there.
Well, still the tower that we know.
Does Sensia Natural work on items?
Sensio Natural didn't used to work on people.
That's so valid. I'm just gonna use that. Maybe it's a magic fake. Who knows?
You open your senses to detect the strange. These are mundane objects. Does Aylin scream?
No, Aylin does not. How tired is Aylin?
Did you sleep last night? Are you hungover? Are you still drunk?
I'm certainly still emotionally tired. I think we are so close to just a full toddler style meltdown. Let's go head to the Queen, I guess, because she may have fixed this for us.
That might be for the best.
All right. You are greeted at vast gates by exceptionally alert soldiers. They're binary, legendary. Your credentials are checked. Access is permitted. You're guided by a series of servants through long halls, the grandeur of which, even on a second viewing, is almost staggering. Though perhaps in the face of a being that fills the sky with malice, decorative reliefs are a little less all-filling. A side door opens, and much as you saw her before, Queen Victoria sits, currently hunched over her breakfast. Come in. So, how did it go?
With a deep bow, she'll say, Raven will say, Your Majesty, apologies for interrupting your breakfast, but we have stopped the cultists from doing what they were attempting to do. However, did not recover the regalia, but did find them have been replaced.
Ah, yes. Given that they were attempting the ritual, I thought it prudent to put the replacements on stand.
Ah, so they are replicas then.
Of a sort. Tell me, when you fought these cultists, do you believe defeat their leaders?
If not all of them, at least one of them. That was Boreal, Your Majesty.
I had wondered. I've had an agent somewhere in the castle for quite some time. I had wondered if it was him, but now I know. The other leaders, how many do you suppose there are?
Well, the only other one I remember being mentioned as anybody important was a Claw, and I have no idea what happened to him.
Yes, I believe he was of the lupine variety.
Yes, if he did make it out, pretty unpleasant shard of glass stuck in his rib cage. Hopefully it was enough to slow him down, if nothing else.
Raven makes a note of that, putting two and two together.
Like, right, Raven?
Raven, I would like you to roll composure and subterfuge.
Oh no.
Can we roll against her?
Why?
Yeah.
Is it wits and insight?
Yes.
That's 2 success. Yay!
Wow, Aylin is so tired she cannot tell.
Same.
Cool.
Yay! I successfully fooled my friend.
The queen looks up from her breakfast, observes your face for a moment, and raises her eyebrows, and then returns to the sausage. So, is that the only leader of which you know?
Well, it's the only individual we had a name for. Yes. It's the only individual we had a name for.
I believe
Other than-
Aylin's ex-fiancé was a leader.
I don't think he was a leader.
I don't think that man could lead something if he fucking had.
Well, he's certainly
I
dead
beg
now.
Your pardon. You will maintain
Sorry.
a level of decorum in my presence.
Regardless,
No.
he's certainly dead now.
Ah, that solves that then.
There
So-
was. What was it? Vox was the other one? We were never able to connect the names to people. So, Vox could have been Lord Boreal, or it could have been somebody else.
I see. Well, it sounds like you have done an acceptable job, and I do commend you. You are present and alive, and several of my enemies are not. However, the elimination of these final threats should be prioritized, and I shall be sure to do so.
Absolutely, Your Majesty. I do have someone tracking them or attempting to as we speak. I hope to hear back from them soon. In the meantime, if it is within your purview, our last base of operations had been compromised. We would need a new location, if possible.
Here she puts down her silverware, laces her fingers. Yes, I heard about that. I've also heard something else. Something very troubling. I've seen several constables from a town to the north located a frankly surprising number of corpses. Among them, a British lord. The constables in question have identified several legal representatives, mayors, judges, that sort of thing. The 3 women of a particular description were seen in the vicinity prior to a tremendous amount of noise resulting in these deaths. You understand, of course, how the crown cannot be directly connected to such an event. Yes?
Of course, Your Majesty.
Good. As such, well, I will make an effort to see you rewarded for your good work, in so much as little effort will be made to detain you further. I must hereby dissolve the royal reliquary and dismiss you from my service.
What of the crown jewels, Your Majesty?
I'd like each of you to give me another wits and insight.
Can I also use Sense the Unnatural again?
Ooh.
Oh, do you have another point of willpower? It takes one every time you use it.
Unless I gain one more on the drive, train ride back, I have the one that I used in the tower.
Then I believe you cannot sense the unnatural.
I'm going to re-roll that.
Yeah, it's one success.
This is the queen. Even if she were not herself within her personal skills deeply inscrutable, her station would make it difficult for you to get a read on her as a person. If you
At
can
this
recover
point,
them. Yeah, go ahead.
At this point, if she is telling us to stand down, I don't care anymore. She can lose her country.
First, I should say that this individual, this Vox, and this Claw, they are of continued interest. Should you pursue them, I might see the grace to restore an officer to station, or a lady, or two.
I understand, Your Majesty.
As for the regalia, I suppose I shall tell you. It is jewelry. The cult's obsession with it was false, and your pursuit thereof highly effective at misleading them, and soon, once the work is done, destroying them. Thank you for your continued service. Good day.
Good day, Your Majesty.
And you are escorted out of the palace with the distinct sense that, given the direction of that conversation, you may never return.
Huh.
On aged cobblestones outside the palace, what are you gonna do next?
I wonder where I can find somebody willing to make me knives made of silver.
Are you planning on going after Claw? But he's dead.
The very prudent matter to pursue, yes.
Whether he's dead or not, I'd rather have something on hand just in case.
Oh,
No,
I
like-
don't. He's dead.
Well, I suppose we didn't really have the chance to check the bodies. I suppose that's fair. And we didn't know what he looked like either.
About that, upon my return to this mortal coil, I may have encountered a strange man that requested assistance with removing a shard of glass.
Raven, darling, I feel as if you're about to admit that you helped a cult leader who had planned on killing us and taking over, I suppose, the world, I think is the final outcome of this. Yes, I assume for a moment, and I could be wrong, I've known to be wrong, that you are going to tell us that you helped him escape.
Unintentionally, I do believe that to be the case, yes.
Right, well, my disappointment is immeasurable.
In her defense,
I had just died. Mind
I
you.
don't know. It's not like there are many people who'd go into a battlefield like that using shards of glass. Come on, what were you thinking, Raven?
Raven.
I will take this. I deserve it. However, scanning around to make sure no one's around.
You know, it's a busy street, but no one's specifically paying attention to the three of you.
We should seek a more secure location to discuss something, because I feel something is amiss.
Back to the train.
Very much so, yes. And we need to ensure that we still have access to the train.
Train's gone.
God damn it.
Yep, that's what I thought.
Let's grab a hotel room for the night.
Aylin, you have an apartment.
Oh, fuck, I do.
Echo's been there.
It's been 3 years.
Yeah, it's mostly Molly's apartment now.
Yeah, let's go to my apartment. That thing I fully forgot I had.
Give us a quick description of, keeping in mind that this is like probably a floor in a 3-floor building that is packed really tightly between two other identical 3-floor buildings.
Aylin's flat that I guess she does, she used to share with Molly, is now probably Molly's flat. It is, like, what do I know about Molly? It's probably the most ostentatiously tacky place you can imagine now. Neither, like, Aylin has always been like, what is the latest thing plus like what is like going to make me look good. Molly doesn't have that. Molly's like, this thing sparks joy, however it sparks joy. And so it is a like there might still have been like one room that is Aylin's that has been remained untouched, but the rest is 1,000% just the most gaudy but not expensive nonsense you can imagine, all kind of in disrepair. Brightly colored too, but that's just utterly Victorian. I think also just
And there you find yourselves. Sorry.
also just for added, I think it does have like old posters from Aylin's like shows and stuff, which is cute.
Posters from Aylin's shows next to like a small collection of Good Vibes Only pillows,
Yeah,
or the period equivalent thereof.
yeah, the period equivalent of like Good Vibes Only pillows and like velvet clown paintings.
No, not the clown paintings. Is there like a not a bulletin board, but a dartboard with Harry Houdini's face on it?
No, that is in Aylin's room.
Ah, fair enough.
Yeah, Aylin's room, which was mostly converted into an office.
Does still have, but yes, does have a Harry Houdini poster with like clearly they have like both used it as target practice.
Yeah. And here you find yourselves with tea available.
Yeah, I'll start making tea while we figure this out.
So, and I'm not one to speak ill of Her Majesty. That was strange, correct?
It was, but frankly, I'm too tired to double check anything.
I'm not the biggest fan of any of what's going on, no. It doesn't sit right.
Let's imagine for a moment what the worst case scenario is now. Because simply, if the worst case scenario is that she continues on her merry way and does whatever she feels like doing, and we simply don't stop her, we were working for her. She would have had us support her no matter what. You know?
It just seemed not.
There's got to be some pressure coming from somewhere. Also, the crown is going to be connected to this anyway. They were in plain clothes, but the soldiers still would have had military-issue weapons on them.
Where's the compass?
I would assume Raven would still have it.
I'm going to have you make a luck check, whether
Okay.
it's on you or the train.
What
The
is
same
a
with the
luck-
book, frankly.
Yeah. Give me a d10. On a high, you kept it on you. On a low, you didn't. One from Aylin for the book. One from Raven for the compass. And one from Echo for the ritual knife.
Oh, yeah.
That's a 9 for the
Got the compass.
That's a
Got the book.
6.
You said a one
No,
D10.
there's knife is gone.
Knife is
Okay,
gone.
so the knife is gone.
And the machine gun.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no.
I'm so tired. Can you consult the compass again?
What are we looking for specifically?
The regalia.
Or, depending on...
Or the
Uh, uh,
queen.
Actually,
It
yes.
might be worth trying to find that knife as well.
Do you not have it on you?
No. I must have left it on the train.
And we don't have the book either.
Yes, we do.
Oh, we do have the book.
It's in my bra.
Echo perhaps made the very wise decision to not take a knife to see the queen.
That's.
I think Aylin does pull the book out from underneath her bodice. Like, yeah, absolutely, I still have it.
So, should I focus on where the queen is, or
Queen
the
first.
regalia?
Queen first, then try the knife.
Okay. Focusing on where the queen is currently. 3 successes.
There's a couple of... Actually, the response isn't overly complicated. You're asking the location of a person, crown, tower, pillow. Could certainly mean the palace.
But tower.
There's not a lot of symbols for different kinds of buildings.
That's fair. Possibly palace. Alright, where is the dagger? 4 successes.
A wheel, up a hill, and an hourglass.
A wheel, a hill, and an hourglass.
Yes.
I have no idea what that could mean. Do either of you?
Either some sort of transport, leaving soon, or it's Big Ben.
With the hill?
I don't know.
If the wheel is a vehicle and the hourglass is time, the hill might be place. Can't give many hints.
You are.
Yeah.
Quickly Googling when the London Eye is constructed.
It's not the London Eye.
Yes. Wheel most likely refers to the train. It's probably just trying to say that the train is moving through the hills. Or is going to be soon.
I have another question. One moment. And she's gonna focus on where her sister is. Of course.
No idea. 3-1. Jesus.
No idea. Sister does not want to be found.
Yeah, it's all over the place.
Well, that's fair.
Consider we go back to Ireland somehow and we summon the Wild Hunt.
Before we do something crazy like that, we do have connections in America.
No. No. No, we don't.
The problem is we do.
That would be insane.
Yes, but so is going and talking to the fairy princess that trapped us for 2.5 years.
But you see, I like the fairy princess.
Oh, we are very much aware of how much you like the fairy princess.
And Harry Houdini can suck my taint. Is it called that right now? I don't know. I don't fucking care.
I don't want to know what your proclivities are with Houdini. As long as we can keep it above board when we're doing a mission.
Fine. How do we get a hold of the technocracy?
Wild question.
I'm dying.
Well, there's a little pull, Aylin, from the Spirit Council.
Oh, hold on. The ghosts in my blood would like to have a word.
One of them worked for Houdini.
Oh, fuck. Yes, Gordon.
You can take a minute, meditate. You don't think you could channel them like you did with Angela, just like this, but you can communicate a little bit? Yeah, I just wanted to say I could put in a good word if you wanted to get some actual training. Finding him shouldn't be hard. You've made kind of an impression. I figure you just walk into Chicago and he'll know where you are.
That would require us going all the way to Chicago.
Yeah. Well,
We don't have the resources to just jaunt there. Damn it, they have a way to do that. I suppose we can send them a telegram, and maybe they'll come pick us up.
not the first impression I'd make, but you're running the show, so
What would you like to do?
I'm just here to put in a good word. That's all.
No, it's worth doing.
And he'll rescind.
We can talk to Harry. Yeah, how would we go about getting in contact with him then?
There's a telegram office probably at the train station, ironically. Actually, you know who might want to send telegrams pretty quickly is a world-hopping collector of arcane tomes. So I'm going to say you have a telegram right here in the room.
That's crazy.
One of the things Molly did to be better at her part of the job.
I suppose if the rest of the cell is amenable to it, let's telegram Harry Houdini.
He's our only connection right now. We need supplies, funding.
I explained that, I'm just going to send we need to talk. It's bad. And then my address to use his little thingy.
Isn't there typically a formatting element of sending one of these?
When you actually write it, I think it is just like you would say, like the stop means that there's a period,
Like,
if I recall.
it's a line break.
So you're not
Would you
going to
like-
do a fun bit with this?
We're back in. It went bad. Stop. World didn't end. Stop. Need to talk. Stop. And then the address.
Thank you. We've got less than an hour left in this season, you guys.
I will indulge you.
Gotta have some fun. Give me manipulation, persuasion.
4 successes.
Okay. You get a response in the middle of something. Stop. We'll be there in day.
This is me trying to be like trying to remember how telegrams work. That's not good enough. Stop.
I don't think you get a response.
Yeah, probably not.
Echo, anything from you? Freyja's done some scrying of sorts. Aylin's reaching out to her least favorite person on the entire planet.
Do I know what hospital Delaney was taken to?
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can gather up the squad, and go visit him.
Okay. I think you find them at an old haunt, drinking and talking, and when they see you, just excitement. Oh shit! Are you back? You like back?
Well, I don't work for the Queen anymore, so
Oh, well, thank the saints for that.
I'm right there with
Yeah. Yeah, we were pretty worried about you. Like, are you gonna show up in one of those dumb little bobby hats?
Oh, they couldn't have got me in one of those if they fucking wanted to.
That's what I said, but you know, you're out doing all this stuff, you disappear for years.
Got a story for you on that one. That'll have to wait though.
Right,
Max
yeah,
is Max is in the hospital. Things went pretty sideways. But,
what did he do? Did you put him there?
well, sort of. The situation with the Queen, dealing with the Queen got pretty hairy. Went out to Stonehenge, there was a big fight, and he got caught in the middle of it.
Their eyes go wide, and you are like taken by the shoulders and gently pushed into a seat. And all right, get low. So you were part of that. So it is
Yeah. Sure was. I was.
you. Right. So we've got a couple of friends. One of them's in Scotland Yard, and he passed us these this morning. Professional courtesy. And he unrolls a wanted poster with your face on it
Right.
and passes you 2 more.
Well, that makes sense, I suppose.
There is good news. We might have a job.
That's so.
Yeah. Big client. Out of town. Looking for a crew. Pretty quick. Apparently there's like a list of things that they need done.
Really?
We weren't gonna take it without you. I mean, we can get some done, but between you and Snake, it's hard to do proper crime without one or both of you.
Well,
Interested?
it depends on what they're asking us to do. But at the
Break
same
into a
time,
place and steal some stuff?
at the same time, I do have a couple people that I should at least let know if I'm going to go off on my own. But I think got a couple of loose ends that we need to tie up, and then I think I'm interested.
Right.
See about getting
Bands
back to
back
things
together.
properly.
So, do you still go with them to see Delaney?
Yeah, she's gonna go. Well, you know the situation. I'm gonna come with you. Anything happens, you have no idea who I am, and I was just tagging along with your group. You never saw me join you.
They let you know that these posters will go out like tonight. They got advanced copies.
Still rather
you're
be
not-
safe.
Yeah. But Delaney is recovering, giving him lots of liquids, and he's back to being kind of a jerk. Seems like his positive attitude and gratefulness lasted as long as his blood was below 75%.
Yeah.
You know, Echo, I just want to say thank you. I just want to say thank you for dragging me into all your shit. Okay?
Now hold on a second. I'd like to point out you're the one that got wrapped up in all this before any of us did.
That's not even the point. I was in a nice, comfortable cell, and then people coming after you came after me. Although I see kind of where you get that from. But it's still not the point.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, you're not the only one that came out of last night with something to be reminded of it.
Why would that
She'll
make
kind of...
me-
I don't fucking know. Point
Yeah,
is, we're
there's-
both alive.
Yeah, lucky. The others razz him a little as well. And you guys can hang out as he, gets a little better. Point of willpower for wholesome time with friends.
Alright.
Aylin,
Yes.
Echo's gonna be gone for a couple hours checking on her friend. You and Raven. Plans for the rest of the day?
As much trust as I can get, but then I suppose I will grab a big, stupid bouquet of flowers and candy for Molly.
You go to probably the same hospital, honestly. Getting there a little ahead of Echo. Molly, as soon as she sees you, like, starts getting up. Hey, good to see you. It's, how you doing? You
I
look
suppose.
better.
I hope I do.
Yeah, would you shower?
Showered. Was able to sleep a little. How are you? What did the doctors say?
Well, they say my hand got broke pretty good, and I had something called a concussion, but I'm right as rain. I actually feel really nice.
And how much laudanum's in you?
Well, let's see. They gave me some when they were doing the hand, and then I reminded them that they hadn't given me some, so they gave me a little more. And the nurse came by a couple minutes ago, and I asked when I was getting some, so she gave me a little. What was the question?
That's what I thought, love.
I'm doing great. It's good to see you. You look better.
I know. I showered.
Oh, yeah, that's probably it. So, that was crazy.
I
don't even know what they were doing. I mean, I know it wasn't good, but...
The Reliquary's been disbanded.
Oh, no.
I do believe you're a little too high for this conversation.
What conversation?
That's what I thought.
No,
Molly,
that's real sad. I'm out of a
Molly,
job.
well, first of all, we still have a job, technically.
Show business? Yeah. Yeah, it's been a while.
But before you go planning whatever's happening in your brain there, would you, have... The Queen was acting oddly.
Oh, yeah, she's royalty.
Yes.
They're
When
all
you were looking
weird.
into the mole, which I think we've all discovered, could you think of a motivation that the Queen might have been tied to something?
Tied to something like... I mean, as far as I know, she kind of does. People don't do to her the way people do to everybody else. She does.
She does, doesn't she?
Yeah. Why? What are you thinking?
Something just doesn't sit right, and we cannot find the regalia, but she seems to be fine with it. She's disbanded the Reliquary.
Oh, no.
Yes,
That's
I know,
terrible.
it's terrible. We should have this conversation when you're sober.
All right. It's good to see you.
It's good to see you too.
I knew you come and get me. Never doubted you for a second.
I think Aylin, kind of climbs as best as she can, to sit next to Molly in the bed and just, leans on her.
Yeah. She fully leans on your shoulder. Oh, this fabric is real soft. I'm gonna go to sleep now, okay?
Okay.
And she does. You definitely regain a point of willpower for wholesome friends. Raven,
Yes.
what are you gonna do? And is it go see Price?
Before that, she's going to attempt to use the compass one last time as she looks out the window, hoping it works.
What are you asking?
Where her sister is. Because she has it in her mind right now. The last interaction she had with her sister was that she was working for the bad guys and then disappeared. She's now questioning if she means the queen itself and not the reliquary. And she has this burning question to ask her sister about that specifically.
Okay.
That's 5 successes.
5, 6, 7. The needles spin all together and point to a heart right at the very bottom of the compass. Almost like they're pointing at you.
I really hate this thing.
Why? Isn't it working?
She's gonna turn around.
Lyra Vale is standing in the room. The needles were pointing through you.
Son of a bitch. Now it seems to be working. It has its own mind at times, it seems. So where have you been?
Quick question for you. Where did you leave your gun? You probably didn't take it with you, right?
No.
Cool. I've been around. I wasn't at Stonehenge, if that's what you're asking.
No, I did not see you there. And do you care to explain now exactly what you meant by we were working for the wrong people?
Well, I would. I'd like to explain a lot, but first I need to tell you this. And she extends a sheet of paper towards you.
Okay.
Much like the one Echo saw. It is a wanted poster with your likeness on it.
The hell?
Apparently someone committed an act of violence on state property against a notable lord, and those people are wanted by the state.
The queen said that she would have stopped this.
He might not direct as many resources to it, or she might. She hasn't exactly let me get away.
On that note, what happened with you?
What have you put together?
Well, now, I'm assuming that...
Sits down.
Raven will hesitantly said as well. I'm assuming now that when you said that we were working for the wrong people, it wasn't the reliquary itself, but actually the queen. Am I on the right track?
Maybe. I don't know. I want to be clear. I didn't know that you were up against the lords when I joined. It seemed like a safe place for fugitives. And
why were you a fugitive?
Well, that's kind of the thing. We've been to a lot of places, we've met some interesting people. Last time we were out east, I met a guy, a Russian. He was handsome and charming and just so pretty. And to the wrong eye, romantic communiques look a lot like espionage. So we were gonna run away together. Simple stuff, right? I go in, I leave you and Drew behind, have Kale go back, say everything's ready, shout oops at the radio, hit the detonator, and then we run. Never seen again. Or maybe we would be, I don't know. But we'd be out of trouble. Except, as you know, it didn't go down that way. I appreciate you not killing him, by the way. My boyfriend.
Your boyfriend that drove Drew insane and ripped one of our close and dearest comrades to shreds.
Well, that's the part that didn't go to plan. I was setting the charges. What?
Go ahead.
I was setting the charges. It sent Kale away. Victor was there. We were getting ready to run. And then we were attacked. He turned. I don't know a lot about his type, but I know he's an exceptional fighter, even by their standards. And the one that attacked us was monstrous. He would have lost badly. He's told me she was an elder of some kind. I set the explosives off to cover our escape, but not before Drew and Kale came to see what was wrong. I don't know in the fighting how exactly Kale ended up dead. I don't. I was on mission. I was on mission. I was setting the charges. I was trying to get out. I wasn't looking. He swears it was her, the other wolf, that did it. And after everything, I don't really have a choice but to believe him, because it's just us now. He knew people he said could move us and shelter us, people who didn't bow to any crown. It was the best option. He didn't buy their shit. I don't buy their shit. Yeah, that's what happened. He wipes away a tear.
Raven's currently feeling a mixture of anger, pain, betrayal, and pity and sadness that her sister would not trust her with this love that she had. It is surprising to hear all of this for multiple reasons, as you very well know. Do you trust him?
Yeah.
Are you still with the Lords?
That remains to be no, but more because last we heard they were going to do the thing, right? Big culmination. And everybody who was supposed to report back their success has been quiet. The network hasn't quite started to panic yet, but I guarantee you there's some nasty old occultists in their office pacing back and forth, getting ready to cut everything off.
I would advise you to leave that cult. They attempted to summon an eldritch being.
I know.
Why would you help them?
Protection.
They were killing innocents.
I tried to avoid that part. Listen, they're going to be coming for you, right? Like they've been coming for me. Except you'll have the cult and the queen, or the cops, or whoever. Gestures to the wanted poster again. I get why you might not want to hear it, but I'm your best chance right now.
What about Drew and Price? Are they being sought after?
I don't know. Their connection to you, they'll certainly be detained and questioned, but nobody saw them, right? Was Drew
Not that
with
I'm
you
aware of.
during the fight?
No, she was in the train.
Maybe a person of interest. And if you want them, I'd go to them quickly.
We have a connection to Chicago as well. We've reached out to them. You should be here within the day.
What's in Never mind. That's not where I'm going.
Where are you going?
I love you, Raven, but I'll tell you that when we're on the way.
I haven't agreed to go with you yet.
I
I
know.
don't plan to bow my head to the cult of the Lords either.
Cult's over. I have plans. If you want to be a part of them, meet me here. Puts a piece of paper down. Tomorrow morning. If not, I'll see you around. And she gets up and walks out.
Raven will just be sitting there staring at the paper and then processing what she said about Drew and Price, is going to immediately beeline it for them.
Mm-hmm. With your friends and connections having helped you, you guys have a head start on your own arrests. You can have a conversation with Drew and Price. Drew started writing stuff and documenting. Price is recovering. Go ahead.
Pack your bags, we've got to go. Now.
Drew raises her eyebrows. Price starts to sit up. Oh, what's going on?
The Queen's
His arm is all bound up in a sling.
The Queen's dissolved the Reliquary and is now working against us. And she'll hand them the wanted poster.
Drusilla looks at it. Price looks at it. How did you get this?
A friend. One of the
What
last
kind of-
few that I have.
Give me what's an insight real quick. I'll take 2 extra dice on that, actually.
Okay. 2. She is not good at reading people.
No. And the captain is nothing if not stoic. You watch him ponder this for a moment, and what you don't see, the thoughts behind his mind, behind his eyes, he looks at it, and he understands that it's you they want. They want to arrest you. They're not interested in him. They're not interested in Drew. And it's the Queen. It is the monarchy. It is the leader of the empire he has served for decades with honor and distinction. And he gives a little nod, and he rolls it up, gets to his feet, and says, When do we start?
Now, we need to get out of here now. We have only a head start, possibly 24 hours.
All right.
Two leads with connections about where to move from here. I need to have the others gather first and see what they know.
I think we're going to move right to that. The three of you, now with friends in tow, back in Aylin's apartment. Exchange quickly. Make decision.
Right. So, we need a plan, and we need a plan quickly
What do you mean? To get away or to clear our names?
to get away.
We need to
We're
get
not-
away first before we have any plan to clear names.
Wanted posters are going to be going out tonight.
We have two options. Unless you have others.
And those are?
Chicago with Houdini. Honestly, I was waiting for a
Or?
reaction. Or looking over at Drew and Price. I've been in contact with my sister.
You see
Still
him
alive.
lean back a little with an inhale and nod.
She has offered to get us out tomorrow morning. Obviously, the same with Houdini. There is a problem, however, with that particular venue. She did work with the cult, but was not aware of or participated in the sacrifices. However, looking at Drew and Price, her boyfriend is a particular werewolf that may have been stabbed by someone with a silver shard of glass.
Echo kind of looks over her shoulder through. Right, I did forget to mention that I did stab a werewolf with a mirror.
Yeah.
Drew just looks at you and goes and gives you a thumbs up.
Wait, to who?
Oh, to Echo.
Oh.
But
This
so
same werewolf is the same that attacked, or I had thought to have attacked our group, Drew. Turns out that there was an elder werewolf that was there as well, who supposedly killed Kale.
You see Drew sit down, put her hands together, lean her chin onto them, and sort of zone out. Price nods to you. So, that's one option.
She also
I truly
mentioned
hate
that-
this.
that she was going to be charged with espionage because of their felicitation. You would know something about that at that time.
I observed that she was distracted. If there was an effort to apprehend her as a spy. No, I didn't know.
I want to insight check it.
Sure.
2 success.
He seems genuine.
Those are the options that I have. That we have.
well, I've got another, but I'm not sure. Well, it wouldn't really work for the rest of you, so I'd be going off on my own, which I don't particularly want to do.
Is Harry the best option of the three?
For all of us, yeah, I think so.
Alright. Yeah, let's do that. There is a slight thump in the other room,
I'm
and then a
going to
knock
kill
on
him.
the door.
I think it like Aylin fully jumps like.
It's an interior door.
Mm-hmm. That would be him, I assume. And I'll open it.
Hello. Good to see everyone.
Harry!
Didn't you say you were going
Miss
to be
Crane.
okay?
Yes, I dealt with the other matter faster than I expected.
What was the other matter?
Private.
Right.
So,
Do-
you look like the most bedraggled bunch of misfits I've ever had the pleasure of meeting. Harry Houdini, absolutely charmed.
Are you sure we cannot go with the werewolf?
Captain, it's a pleasure. Bryce, nice to meet you.
Aylin
And-
like looks at the other two desperately.
And what is your name, sir? They call me Snake. I'm sure they do. He's greeting around the room.
Does anyone else want to explain to Mr. Houdini what's going on? I have the pack.
Right, you know you can just say you want to go into a different room so you don't try and punch him.
Sorry, are we punching someone?
No, we're trying to avoid that actually.
Oh. So, why have you brought me here?
We need
Well,
assistance.
yes, but at least a quarter of the people in the room are currently wanted by the British government for
Interesting.
kind of pulls out the wanted poster and just reads what they're wanted for.
A variety of charges, including destruction of government property, assassination of Lord Alastair Boreal, multiple homicides, theft of military property. There's a list.
Now, the assassination and the murders are ones that we did do, but there was a good reason behind it.
It was an evil cult that was summoning an eldritch god.
Oh, the cult of lords? Yes, there
Yeah,
were
that's the
references
one.
to them in Holmes' notes.
Oh, wonderful.
Lovely.
Yeah, seems he was intent on aiding them before we handled that.
Well, the lords have been dealt with,
Delightful.
but now we think that there's something wrong with the queen.
Not delightful.
No.
Well,
Harry,
yes.
would you consider entertaining at least 3 fugitives from British law?
Well, I could see my way to entertaining yourself, Miss Malone, and perhaps another of your choice.
Aylin looks
No-
at the other two.
No disrespect, but I run a particular sort of organization. Miss Malone has proven adept at acquiring certain tomes of value, and I believe Aylin has real potential.
Fucking show you real potential.
No, that would
Sorry.
be genetic. Potential
I-
and genetic, different things.
I fucking swear.
So, shall we?
Aylin, go with him.
What about you and Echo?
I think right now we should remain low. I have the compass. I'll be working behind the scenes.
Echo, you can't be all right with this.
I'm not, but we don't really have many other options.
Houdini, may I ask a favor?
Harry, please.
Harry, can you take Price and Drew with you? I have a feeling they'd be safer in the colonies than here.
Price clears his throat. That may be so, but I take particular pride in my best soldier. And if I'm to throw away a career of military service, I should like to do it making sure she's all right. Drew nods, then pulls out a piece of paper, scratches something down, and shows it to you. And it says, "Also must slap sister."
Valid, I didn't get a chance to do that. Never mind. I retract my favor.
All right. Well, on that note, it was lovely meeting all of you. Ms. Crane, your goodbye.
Aylin looks a little like when you leave like a dog at daycare or like overnight like dog sitting. Just like utterly betrayed and like sad.
Mm-hmm.
It won't be forever, Aylin. We will come and get you, I promise.
You'll have to, because I might kill him.
I suggest not doing that. At least for a year or two. Which
Yeah, she gives.
hopefully doesn't take a year or two.
I think she just dives on Echo and Raven for like a hug.
Yeah.
Absolutely return.
All right. Aylin steps into the other room. No sound, but her and Molly are gone. I assume the next morning, Raven has an appointment to keep.
Yep, she does.
Your sister is there, a carriage, waiting for the 3 of you, and distant adventures to follow. She gives Price a formal nod. He returns perhaps a quarter of a nod. As Drew gets into the carriage, you see Lyra lean forward. "Hey, Drew, Drew slaps her in the face, and then shuts the door, and away you go. Echo, the gang takes you to the dock. Not the Thames, further out, much further, to a ship bound across the ocean. On board, thoroughly frustrated with her situation, you meet your client. She's diminished somewhat from the last time you saw her. She no longer moves with a sparkle or has servants on every side. Even rendered in this diminished form, here in the mortal world, though, the Princess of the Fae can get some things moving. Good to see you again, guess.
Oh, this is going to be interesting.
Let's get to work. And that is where we will end our season. Thank you all for watching, listening, and we'll see you next time. Thank you for listening to The Great Game, a Hunter the Reckoning actual play by Hallowed Haven Studios. Storytelling for this actual play is provided by Overthinker, Aylin by Clara, Echo by Termite, Raven by Freyja. Our intro music is by Francesco de Andrea. Our art is by Poyjee. Editing by Violence.